Okay, short yardage goal line for the first time today. Usually always kind of players get excited, get after it. I thought the defense did a really good job. That's a area in this offseason that we've really focused on trying to improve is short yardage goal line for both sides, but especially defense. So it was good to see. I think that we lined up better. We played a better pad leverage on defense, which was good to see, and we got some work to do on offense.
How important was it for the defense to come out and have a day like that and really be able to?
I think it's very important, especially with the, so many players, in the front seven that haven't played very much, especially the defensive line, and extra defensive linemen in there in some situations. So it was, even though he has no being an offensive guy, I was actually kind of rooting for the defense because we need that. We need to feel that we can play really, really good defense. Defense wins championships, and these players have been told that over and over again, regardless of how many All-Americans are on offense.
Has the defense kind of been sandbagging? Are they better than maybe people have given them credit for?
I don't know. We got a long ways to go. Long ways to go up front. I do really like the way the secondary is playing in general. As I mentioned before, I think Marvin's doing a great job, and they've not given up many explosive plays. But we got a lot of work to do up front.
What's happening with Torrin Harris?
Yeah, Torrin wasn't able to practice.
Do you foresee him being back soon?
Yes.
Has David Garnett's been practicing at all?
He's not, no.
Going back to Friday's scrimmage, were you able to look at the film of the quarterbacks, and what did you see?
Oh, I think that seems like it was a long time ago. I thought that they did some decent things. I thought the two young guys handled the huddle well. We put an emphasis on running the ball, especially early in that. And with the offensive line, with some guys that we didn't play, we really didn't challenge the quarterbacks much down the field. So hopefully, we'll get the line healthy, get them playing, and get all the receivers back as they're starting to come back. And I think this next scrimmage will be a lot better evaluation for the whole team.
You had Max Storke there again at left tackle. Any sense of him on a second day?
Yeah, I think he's doing great. Obviously, that's a long ways to go there, but I think he's going to be a really good player wherever he ends up.
Do you think he could start the first game if he had to?
If he has to, he has to. I don't really, it's a hard question, kind of. If he has to start, he has to start. We'll get him ready.
Is Kevin Graff still in the competition at left tackle?
Probably not. He's getting comfortable over there at right, and to double switch and moving back over there. Probably doesn't make a whole lot of sense right now.
Other than Darius Rogers, is there anyone practicing that you're still waiting for the clearinghouse to get back to you on?
No.
Could you talk about Anthony Sorrow's progression at will linebacker?
Yeah, Anthony has done a really good job on special teams and on defense, and we've given him a lot of snaps with Hayes moving inside. He's played a lot with the ones, and a very savvy player, really has a good approach to the game. Once again, has no experience, so these scrimmages will be really important, but we're excited about Anthony.
Do you mind guys like Marquise and Curtis getting upset in the short yardage thing at the end there?
Yeah, it just doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I understand it's competitive. I understand they get frustrated, and it just doesn't make a whole lot of sense. We're on the same team, so that was the first time we've had it at this camp, and so we discussed it, and hopefully that'll be the last time.
What are you looking as you move into the second week, final week of camp?
Yeah, we're still. I don't look at it really as a final week of camp. All the days are the same, whether you sleep in a dorm or not. They're the same to me. We have continued last week and this week. We'll continue to focus on USC, and we'll continue to focus on our technique and our individual and improving ourselves. We're not doing anything for any opponents, whether it's the opening game or any game throughout the year. We've got to get really good at the little things, and so we can get good at playing SC football in all three phases of the game and then start worrying about other people.